EA Sports live coverage of this friendly. Today it's Manchester City against Borussia Dortmund. So without more ado, let's head off to the Etihad Stadium. Should be a fantastic atmosphere for tonight's match under lights. With your commentary team of Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there everybody, we have a football match for you today that is officially a friendly. Martin Tyler here with you as usual, Alan Smith alongside me as usual. And I think plenty for us to talk about, to get our teeth into today. Manchester City's lineup today. Joe Hart starts in goal. Vincent Kompany starts with Martín Demichelis as the centre-backs. David Silva plays today with Samir Nasri looking to provide width. Wilfried Bony is the main striker today. This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. Well, one of the great characters of management anywhere in the world, I think, is Jurgen Klopp. We delight in meeting him, listening to him and watching his team play.
Oh, he's a right old character, isn't he? I'd love to see him in the Premier League at some stage, and I think he probably will, but for the moment he's happy at Dortmund, where the fans absolutely adore him, and he's had some fantastic players to manage over the last few years.
And today's referee is Manuel Rui Barbosa. Start of the game here. Kevin Campbell. Aubameyang! That's a terrific save from Joe Hart. That's a corner. Rice! Oh, well reached by the keeper to turn it away. It's another corner. There's the ball in. And that headed pass keeps the move going. Here's the cross. Wilfried Bony. It's a return ball. In the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Wow, I want to see that save again.
I bet he does as well. That was top class.
A quick reaction from the thrower. Game on again. Manchester City looking for victory today, but it won't be straightforward. They understand that. And the attacker coming away with help on either side. Piszczek. Kevin Campbell. In a goal, in with a chance. And it's off the post and behind. Clichy. Agüero. Silva. Touré. Carrying the ball forward, it's the Manchester City. Here's the chance. Goalkeeper opting to hang on. He hangs on well. Hummels. Marco Reus. Here's Kagawa. Bender. Brought some width into this attack. Piszczek. Bender. They set it up well for the cross. Marco Reus takes the shot off. That's going to be a corner. Still a chance after the save. Goes for goal. Corner kick given. That's the goalkeeper's ball from the corner. Schmelzer. Marco Reus. We just wonder how it was for Marco Reus sitting at home in Germany, watching the World Cup unfold, knowing that he could have been a part of it. Bender. Sven Bender. Shots on here. He's reached it and he's caught it with a save. Brilliant. Agüero. Gundogan. Kagawa. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It will be their throw. Gundogan. You can see what he was trying to do, just stretch the opposition by getting the ball out wide, but it's gone out for a throw. Pablo Zabaleta. Nasri. Boni. Gaël Clichy. Silva. Sergio Agüero. Still in play here. That's really well done. Good defending. Clichy. Looking for Touré. Nasri. A good chance now to cross. Marco Reus. Substitution now for Borussia Dortmund. Well, that's in the remit now of the referee. Players not encouraged to put the ball out. It's stopped because the referee says this player needs some treatment. And the referee's just dropped the ball and they're going to give it back to the other team after that substitution. Kevin Campbell. Manchester City winning the league in 2012, and they were new kids on the block then, Alan, and perhaps in 2014 they did very well because more was expected of them.
Oh yeah, that comes with the territory. It's what Manchester United across the town have coped with all these years under Sir Alex Ferguson.
Rice! Oh, trying to get clear, but he's offside. It's with Touré. Just summing up Manchester City before we move on. And those 2 titles in 3 is one expected, 2014. The other was the surprise package in 2012. The weight of expectation now?
Yeah, I think if you're a Manchester City player, that's something you have to deal with now. That expectation, that pressure.
Close range chance, got to be. It's goal! A brilliant header! So Manchester City score here.
Well, the defenders just stood rooted to the spot on the edge of the box, and what a poor one to concede.
Coming up another look at it, Alan, that will show us something. Open the scoring here, 1-0. Here's Kagawa. Marco Reus. Bender. Shinji Kagawa. That's a clever part of football, isn't it, to back it in with a chance. It's not a decisive save. Good chunk of added time here, 5 minutes. Sven Bender. Now Kagawa. And the ball is headed on away from danger. Touré. Silva. Yaya Touré. Sergio Agüero. Gaël Clichy. Zabaleta. Silva. It's Kagawa. Bender. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Well, they've made the breakthrough. It took them the best part of the first half to do it, but they've got their noses in front.
Yeah, and that comes as a reward for plugging away, Martin. They didn't let the heads drop when they weren't getting any success in front of goal, so came at an important time.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, with Manchester City leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Manchester City winning at this moment, but still the second half to come. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Bender. Kagawa. Piszczek. And he gets it back again, quickly. Well defended here, from a good cross. Kevin Campbell. And the offside stops the play. Flag went up, referee blew.
You just want your striker to delay that run. He is pretty quick, he can afford to give the defender another yard.
Yaya Touré. Zabaleta. Nasri. That's a real tussle for the ball. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Substitute for Manchester City. Nasri. Well, he's only picked out an opponent with that cross. And it's gone out for a throw. And that will be a chance for Džeko. Nasri. Sergio Agüero. And hits it. Well done, the goalkeeper. There was real power in that shot. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. Here's the chance. Pushed back into play by the goalkeeper. Substitute is ready, I think, to come on for Dortmund. Now Kagawa. Piszczek. Here's Kagawa. Towards Royce. And it's going to be a throw here.
Substitution in progress.
And here we're going to have a substitution.
Number 16.
It seems as though it's for tactical reasons. Silva. Sergio Agüero. Edin Džeko. Confident and quality on the ball. Touré. Manchester City going to make a change here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Demichelis with the challenge here. And it's gone out for a throw-in. This is interesting, whether the manager is going to switch things around a little bit. Yaya Touré. Agüero. Gundogan. And a quick return pass. Now that's a throw. Now Kagawa. Now he's looking for support. Marco Reus. Marcel Schmelzer. You can understand his eagerness to try and get in. They're holding a high line, but he's offside. Yaya Touré. Edin Džeko. Yaya Touré. Looking for Nasri. And good contact there with the header, and on the ball goes. got the tackle in. Player in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. Got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. This is when you're looking for somebody to pick out a hole, create the pass, create the goal.
It goes towards Aubameyang. Agüero. And it's Frank Lampard. Now Kompany. Can't seem to find his teammates today. His team now can move away from their defensive areas. Zabaleta. Now David Silva gets it back. Pablo Zabaleta. Silva. Frank Lampard. Gaël Clichy, and in the middle, he's got some help. The referee's given them a free kick in a real position of some danger to the opposition. The referee probably reluctant to send him off, giving him one last chance. Could have been a second booking. These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
This is a key moment for the manager. He knows he's got the lead, and he's now going to do his best to try and retain that. Džeko! It's bounced back off the bar! Kompany. It certainly wasn't any weakness in defence. The Kompany, a key man, of course, that stopped Belgium going further than the quarter-finals. Just they couldn't score enough goals in Brazil 2014. The gap still just one goal. 5 minutes left for an equaliser, or maybe to pull two ahead. Frank Lampard. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Vincent Kompany. Zabaleta. Now Kagawa. It's Kagawa towards Błaszczykowski. Dortmund trying so hard to get back into the match.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Frank Lampard. James Milner. Offside given. And the players are accepting it.
You just want your striker to delay that run. He is pretty quick. He can afford to give the defender another yard.
Pablo Zabaleta. Vincent Kompany. They're passing the ball as though it's a computer game. It's amazing.
Well, they are, and the passing is wonderful, but you need to see an end product to it as well.
Agüero. Silva. Got to be. Well, this is when the great players really assert themselves and the pressure is on. And maybe on this occasion, the pressure got to this young man.
Yeah, well, he's converted so many of those in the past, but this is a blooper. He doesn't need telling.